Shay and Phil back with you on SportsCenter. Puck drops on the Stanley Cup Playoffs today. That beautiful trophy up for grabs. Started with the Western Conference doubleheader, including the Avs, who have the shortest odds to lift. Lord Stanley's Cup, NHL analyst Ryan Callahan joins us now. And Ryan, let's start with the President's Trophy winners, the Jets. Ironically, not a lot of direct flights to Winnipeg. They faced red-hot St. Louis, won a franchise record 12 straight. That streak was just snapped like 2 weeks ago. What challenges do the Blues present here?
Well, I think you just said it. This could be the most confident and hottest team going into the playoffs. And as you enter the playoffs, you want to be playing your best hockey. And St. Louis has been playing for their playoffs lives for the last month, 13-2-1 over the last 16 games. And they're rolling in with all this confidence. But I think the big X factor for St. Louis that could present challenges for Winnipeg is Jordan Binnington, their goalie. This guy is huge in big moments. He led the St. Louis Blues in 2019 to a Stanley Cup. And then recently in the Four Nations tournament, he led Canada to that tournament win. You saw how good he was throughout that tournament, also in the gold medal game. So he's going to have to be St. Louis's best player if they want to beat Winnipeg, who is a huge favorite in this series. But if there's one guy who could do it in a big moment, it's Jordan Binnington.
Yeah, I don't mean to reopen old wounds, but you know from your last year in Tampa, man, a President's Trophy to Stanley Cup, and not alone. It's hard to do. We haven't seen anybody do it since the Blackhawks in 2013, but that was during a lockout-shortened season. No one's done it in a full season since the Red Wings in 2008. Second game today. What are you watching for between Colorado and Dallas as they open their series?
Well, first of all, I don't really appreciate you bringing up that Tampa Bay series against Columbus, so I'm going to remember that one next time I'm in the studio. But as I look at this series here, I think the big thing is this is a conference finals matchup in the first round. This is a series I am so excited to watch. But if you look at Dallas, they're limping into this right now. I mean, they've lost 7 in a row going into the playoffs. We just talked about St. Louis and their confidence they have, but they also lose Jason Robertson. He leads the team in goals, 35 goals on the year. And against the Colorado team, you need scoring, you need depth, because Colorado can fill the net. To lose him for, they're saying, week to week at this point, so we don't even know if we're going to be able to see him at all in this series. That's a huge miss for Dallas, and also without their top defenseman, Miro Heiskanen. And there's a chance he could come back at some point in this series. But against a Colorado team, you need your best players in the lineup. You're missing your top forward and you're missing your top D. They're going to be in tough against Colorado Avalanche. And
according to ESPN Bet, despite not even having home ice in the first round, the Avs are the current favorites to win the Stanley Cup at plus 650. Ryan Callahan, thanks so much, man. Enjoy your travels this postseason.
Awesome, guys. Thank you.
And money's pouring in on the Avs. As recently as a couple hours ago, they were plus 700, now down to plus 650. But you see these markets. This race for the Cup is wide open. These would be the longest odds by the betting favorite entering the playoffs, Shay, in the last 40 years.